Hi everyone, let's solve this problem. Sliding window maximum. You are given an array of integer nums. There is a sliding window of size k which is moving from very left of the array to very right. You can only see the k numbers in the window. Each time the sliding window moves right by one position. So let's say for example this is our given array. We kind of can see k elements at a time and we have to find the maximum in that particular window. The maximum in this particular first window is 3 and the second window is 3 again, and then the third window is 5 and so on, right? So let's see how we can solve this problem in big O of n, because we can use a sliding window technique and we can solve it in n cross k time and k space, but we will try to solve it in n comma k. N is the time and k is the space. Let's see how we can do that. So let's say we are kind of having a deque and we'll have our output. So in this case, when I kind of get these elements, I'll first insert 1. When I get 3, I know that 1 is not valid for this particular window, because if you see, if I get a greater answer, maximum value can be this but never 1. So I can easily remove that. If I get a better answer, I'll remove that particular value. And now I got -1, so I'll insert it. Why do we kind of keep -1 even if we have 3 as answer? Because let's say in this particular window, if 5 is not there, if it is -5, then -1 will be answer, so we cannot remove that value. So now in this case, I have inserted 3 elements of size k equal to 3, because our window is of size 3. We'll get our answer from the front of the deque. Now I got -1. Now I'll have to get -3, right? I'll insert -3 and still my answer is 3. Now I'll have to remove 3, right? I'll have to remove 3 because I am in this particular window. -1, -3, 5. So I'll have to remove 3 and insert 5. Before inserting 5, I know that these values are invalid because 5 will be answer for this window and for any other windows going forward, right? And then my answer will be in the front 5, and then -1 is not present, so we don't have to remove anything, and we will add 3 into the deque and still my answer is 5. And then we will go back to this window 5, 3, 6, and 6 is greater than 5 and 3, so I'll remove these elements, and my front of my deque is 6, so I'll add 6, and then I'll have the window of 3, 6, 7. 7 is greater than 6, so I'll just remove 6 and add 7, and front of my deque is 7. So this will be my output array. So now let's try to write the code for this, and instead of storing the values, we will store indices in the deque. You'll understand why. So let's write code. So first let's declare a deque, and then let's also define our output array. We will iterate over all the elements, and while if there are elements inside the deque, and if we kind of so we'll have to check the back, right? Because in the back is where we are kind of checking our values. If we get a greater value, we are kind of removing the elements from the back. So if the back value is less than nums of I, right? So this will have a index, so I have to get nums of the back. If it is less than the nums of I, what we'll have to do, we'll have to remove that. It is nothing but pop back, and then we are going to add the current index I. Then if a particular element goes outside of the window, we have to remove that as well. So how are we going to remove that? Is basically if q.front is less than I minus less than or equal to I minus k. In that case, we are going to remove pop front. Right? Let's say, for example, I am currently at index 3. My k is also 3. So 3 minus 3 will be 0. So basically I am at this 4th index. That means I have to remove the value at this particular 0th index. So I minus k will be, index is nothing but I minus k, 3 minus 3 will be 0. So that means I have to remove that particular element from the front. So we are going to do that, right? And we are only removing that based on the index. That is the reason we are kind of storing the index in the deque instead of the values, so we get to know if that particular index is present or not, because we are kind of removing the elements if I get a better answer, right? So we need indexes to ensure that we remove when there is a element outside of its window. Okay, now we have removed it, and now we will have to add our answer. We have to add our answer to our output array. So we will add it from nums of q.front. We will add, but when do we add? If I is, when do we add is basically, let's say I am at 4th index, that's when I kind of start adding the values. So let's say, for example, I is greater than or equal to k. If I am at this particular position 0, 1, 2, so I is greater than or equal to k minus 1. So if my k is 3, I'll start adding from the index 2, because there will be a window of size 3 at index 2, 0, 1, 2. So I'll be adding it, and then I will return my output array. So let's see by running this. Let's submit it. It's successful, and the time complexity of this solution is big O of n, because we kind of removing the elements or inserting it at max twice. So basically we are iterating over the element twice, once for inserting it, once for deletion of it, but it will be big O of n, and we are iterating over all the elements, and the space complexity of this solution is big O of k, because we are going to maintain the deque of size k at max. Whenever they are kind of moving out of the window, or if we found a better answer, we are kind of deleting them. So this will be the time and space complexity. I hope the solution is clear. Thank you.